Alright, fuckers, welcome back to Son of Scotland 90. It is the Football Manager 2017 Old Firm Revival. Last time out, on episode 11, we took on Bayern Munich, and this time out, in episode 12, we'll be taking on Bayern Munich again. But obviously, there's been a few games before then, so let's go and catch up on the fixtures that we've had, and we'll take you through them. So, first of all, we will start with Celtic. So since that Bayern Munich game, where we lost 2-0, we've played 3 games. We played Aberdeen in the Betfred Cup semi-final. It was a really tight game. We weren't that good. Aberdeen, in truth, dominated us. They probably deserved to go through to the final. But we came out 1-0 winners, and then we took on Ross County, who have been appalling this season. They're bottom of the league by quite a long distance. I'll be very surprised if they don't get relegated. And then we took on Aberdeen, who obviously we expected to be our closest challengers this season, but it's actually been, that gap's been filled by Partick Thistle. Aberdeen, though, slow start, but they seem to be improving. They're climbing up the table. They started the game pretty well, but 15 minutes in, they got a man sent off. They went down to 10 men, and we managed to obviously take control after that and go on and get the 2-0 win, which put us in a very good position in the league. Just before we go into the match now, we'll check how the mighty Rangers are doing, and let's go. We'll change to Billy Orange, Big Billy Orange here. So, the last time we were in this, I believe we picked up a draw against Inverness away from home, a 2-2 draw. But since then, yes guys, there we go, we've had back-to-back wins for the first time this season in the league, I believe, or maybe in all competitions. Well, no, we had a lot of wins in we won every game in the Betfred Cup group stage thing, but since the actual start of the Premier League season, that's the first time we've managed to pick up back-to-back wins. Although, if you see, we're actually unbeaten now in 7 games, picking up 3 wins, and since we lost to Kilmarnock, we've been unbeaten, which includes draws against Celtic and Aberdeen, so we're definitely improving. You can see against St Johnstone, we just got a 1-0 win. Can't actually remember how the game went, so we'll go and check right here. We've got Jordan Ross getting the goal on, and you can see kind of an even game. Maybe it was harsh on St Johnstone, might have been. And against Kilmarnock, we actually went a goal behind, but we fought back well. We didn't lie down. We made sure that we got back in it, and we did get back in it through a goal for Kenny Miller, who has been great for us. And then Michael O'Halloran got the goal with 9 minutes to go. A scrappy goal, but they all count. And you can see we were the better team. We deserved the win. And with Kenny Miller's definitely staking a claim to be our number 1 striker, and I don't feel like dropping him just yet. So going to keep playing Kenny Miller up front. Garner and Faghorn, I do not see them being at the club long term. I don't think they're good enough, and obviously Kenny Miller will be, he'll be retiring soon. He is pretty old, so I will be looking in to bring a striker to Rangers in January. So if you have any ideas, any suggestions, let me know down below. I was going to try and get Jason Cummins one more time from Hibs, but if he doesn't want to come, then I'm going to look at other options. Perhaps Lewis Moult for Motherwell, or maybe even Stevie May. Maybe we could bring Stevie May back to the Scottish Premier League. But enough about the Scottish Premier League. It is Champions League night. Let's move on. Let's take on Bayern Munich. They beat us 2-0 last time at home. Will they beat us again? Who knows? We actually held on for a very long time. They got their goal pretty late on, so you never know. That last time I think we were on counter. This time I think we should just go defensive and try and just basically look for a point, really. I mean, that's, I think, what we've got to do. St Johnstone, though, taking on Dundee in the league. Dundee currently third, having a pretty good season. Oh, and by the way, in the previous episode, I did, Celtic offered me a new contract, and I negotiated and I signed. I am now on 20 grand a week, more than the 18.5 that we previously agreed on. I've also got myself a nice 100k bonus for reaching the Champions League group stage. So every season I reach the Champions League group stage, I get an extra 100k. And they've also looked into the possibility of getting me a feeder club. Why I think a feeder club's important? Because obviously at Celtic we have a lot of young players that we can't fit them all in, unfortunately. And there's some good ones. You've got like your Ryan Christie, your Scott Allen, that we don't have currently out there loan at the moment. And then you have people that we do still have at the club, but perhaps would be better from getting loaned out. People like Callum McGregor. So I just think it would be better if we had get a feeder club and we could send all these players out to the one team rather than loaning them out to teams in the Premier League, which we currently do. So there you go. There's my reasoning behind that. hopefully the board get back to us soon, and we can, obviously, you know, like I said, get a feeder club. And you can see some results coming in there. Kiev with a 2-2 draw. Leicester snatching the point late on. Dortmund beat Benfica 2-0. Arsenal drew 0-0 with Copenhagen. That's a very, I won't say, considering how shite Arsenal at the moment, I won't say it's very disappointing, but I think perhaps you'd expect them to do a wee bit better than that. Who knows? Maybe I'm being too harsh on them. Taking a shitload of time, man, to fucking load here. Yeah, and see Bayern Munich's team, they're going with Robert Lewandowski up front. There goes Costa and Robin as the wide men. Thiago and Fidal in the centre midfield. Xabi Alonso in behind them. We've got Alaba, Hummels, Boateng, Lam, the back four probably. I think it's the best back four, if you include Neuer, the best back five in world football by quite a comfortable margin. We do have Kieran Tierney back from fitness, back from his injury, but whether he's fully fit, I'm not quite sure. So I doubt that we're going to really use him here. And I think we'll just, should we bring the players back a bit? I think we'll bring Sinclair there and we'll yep. And then we'll leave Armstrong there perhaps, or do we bring him back as well? Yeah, I think maybe we bring Armstrong back. Armstrong's been playing well, but maybe we want to play a bit more of a defensive player there, perhaps. Who could we fit in? Could play in Rogic instead of Armstrong. Or even maybe Scott Brown. Play Scott Brown there. No, I'm looking for some, I don't know, maybe Eboué. Could Eboué fit in there? Actually, nah, I think we'll go with Rogic. And we'll just go with Arms. Now we'll go with Tom Rogic here instead of Eboué. And I think that should do it. Kieran Tierney, like I say, is back but not ready to play. Ambrose and Simic, I think, will be the... Basically, that's going to be our team. And there we go. Still don't have Craig Gordon back soon. Then Belly will be up front on his own. He's playing pretty well at the moment. Probably start him over Lee Griffiths. Obviously, I'm not going to go in control. We're going to go on contain. And we're going to go on highly structured and hopefully just try and get a point out of this game. And who knows, even if we go behind them, I'm not going to change it. And if we're still in it, like 1-0 down, or maybe with something like 10-15 minutes to go, then obviously that's when I will try and do something and full players forward and try and get a result out of the game. And obviously Bayern are the favourites. Alexander Fandel from the German Football Chronicle think that Bayern Munich will secure the win and Craig Gordon will be a massive miss. That's what I feel. Bayern Munich status can potentially secure a place in the first knockout round for win over Celtic, but also require results elsewhere to go in their favour. Celtic, with the group still wide open at this stage, both Celtic and Bayern will be out for a win, which will put them in a strong position to secure safe passage. Yeah, a win here would put us in a great position. Key player for them is Robert Lewandowski. He scored 14 goals in 15 games, and key man for us, Scott Brown, will pull the strings from midfield if given the opportunity tonight. We need to give them the opportunity. They can see the league table after 3 games. Got Man City on 4, both Olympiacos and Celtic on 2, and Bayern Munich on 7. I think the crucial thing for us to do here is match Olympiacos' result. I mean, if Olympiacos beat Man City and we lost to Bayern, that would be disastrous. I mean, could be the worst thing that would happen to us. Hopefully that doesn't happen. If we get beat, hopefully at least hopefully Olympiacos get beat. I'd settle for getting into Europa League. I've already said this. If I can get into Europa League, I will be happy with that. At the same time, if we can get second, I'll be delighted with that, you know. But I think when you get a group with Man City and Bayern Munich, you have to be a bit realistic, and that's what I'm being, realistic. So here we go. At the Allianz Arena. The Alliance, fuck's sake. And the match is underway. And Boateng playing with a slight injury here, so I'm surprised that Bayern Munich. They also had Martinez out, so maybe they feel as if they're I don't know, short in that department. Although I'm pretty sure they have Bapstuter on the bench. Surprised they didn't use him. No, they don't actually. You can see the bench there. They've got no real centre backs. They've got Rafina and Bernat, but none of them strike me as centre backs. They're both left and right backs, respectively. And it's the first highlight. It's going to be Alonso, and it's a good interception there for Ambrose, Effie Ambrose. The big punt up to Dembele. Holy shit! It's Musa. Oh, he hits the bar. Musa hits the bar. Can you believe it? Fuck me! What a goal that would have been. Musa Dembele, what an opportunity. Could not take it. Now Bayern Munich up the other. Are you fucking shitting me? That's unbelievable. I fucking hate it. It's Matt Hummels. It's 1-0 Bayern Munich, but a header from there should never be beating the goalkeeper. This De Vries guy is killing me. And if Craig Gordon isn't back soon, I will just buy a keeper in January. That is utter fucking disgraceful. We could have been 1-0 in front. I can't blame Musa Dembele. He was unlucky to hit the bar, but that defending there from... Not the defending, the goalkeeping there from De Vries is fucking shocking. Hummels wins a header from almost the edge of the box, and De Vries can't keep it out. He can't catch it. Absolutely ridiculous there. He's definitely not good enough to be a number 2. Even, we're going to have to bring in a keeper anyway, because I just cannot have this guy as our number 2. Means any injuries to Craig Gordon, and we're fucked. Look at the corner flag, keeps the ball in there. Very lucky from Bayern Munich. It's Vidal to Alonso. Pass it to Thiago. It's a strike for Thiago, and how lucky can Bayern Munich get there? I mean, we could have been 1-0 up in front, but due to pish goalkeeping, due to the corner flag, due to bad luck, we find ourselves 2-0 down. This guy is fucking shite. What do you want me to do? A goalkeeper? Oh, I'm pissed off with him. Fucking sweeper keeper, and we'll try it like. Basically, at this stage of the game, I've just accepted we're going to get beat, and hopefully we don't get annihilated. Next goal's crucial, and it's definitely. I highly doubt it's going to be us that get it. You know what? I think we're going to have to. I'm going to have to go for it a bit. Fuck, I'm going to switch to standard and go a bit flexible. No point settling for a defeat. Like, at the end of the day, really. 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. It's no points for us. Currently, Olympiacos have a point against Man City. See the other goals there from around the ground. We're approaching half time. Can we just get in and be 2-0 down? It's not been. I mean, Bayern Munich have been the better team, but not a massive amount in it, really. Scott Sinclair's made a lot of mistakes today. And there it's a half time whistle. I think we've got to be. I'm going to be aggressive. Fuck it. Hopefully that can make a difference. See, it's the Vries guy, he's getting absolutely battered. I mean, no individual. Alright, so he looks fired up. Hopefully, can he make a difference? I don't know. Fuck it. That's not the standard shit. I'm going to go attacking. Screw it. If we get smashed, we get smashed. But I've noticed Hummels and Boateng do seem a bit tired. Boateng seems to be carrying an injury, some sort of knock, so who knows, we'll just leave it at that and see what he does. You can see Man City have went in front against Olympiacos. Now that'll take them up to 7 points, and looks like it's going to be a battle between us and Olympiacos. As I originally thought, it looks like that's the way it's going to play out, and we're going to be battling for third place. The next time we play them, it's going to be a crucial game. It's going to decide basically whether we stay in Europe or not. Neuer now, with the free kick, or with the goal kick, even punts it up. It's fallen to Isaguri. Isaguri plays it over to Effie Ambrose. Effie Ambrose into Rogic. Rogic out wide, and it's been intercepted by Douglas Costa. Alaba into Thiago. Thiago to Fidal. Fidal to Hummels. Hummels to Thiago and Bayern Munich now. Just passing it around here for fun. It's Fidal to Lewandowski. Lewandowski out wide to Robin. Robin's got Lamb on the overlap. Doesn't choose him. He uses Thiago. Thiago into Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski with a shot though. Straight at the face. One great play from Bayern Munich there, but poor shot for Robert Lewandowski. Straight at the keeper. Comfortable save. If anything's ever comfortable for De Vries. Corner comes in. Headed away. Chased down by Fidal. Fidal to Thiago. And it's Dembele. Can Dembele run at the defence here? Dembele gets past Alaba. Or is that Boateng? I'm not quite sure. Dembele. Still Dembele, and it's a corner. Dembele wins a corner. Come on. We could really do with a goal from this. It is whipped in, and it doesn't even get past the first fucking man. It's fallen to Douglas Costa, and now we could definitely be in trouble here. Douglas Costa running. But no, he loses it. And that's going to be the end of the highlight. Leroy Sané there makes it 2-0 for Man City. And the more goals Man City can score against them, the better. I'm definitely not going to complain. I think that puts their goal difference on -4, the same as us. Another goal for Man City would be good. Remember, goal difference could be crucial if both Olympiacos and Celtic lose their respective games against Man City and Bayern Munich. Then a draw will do whatever team has the better goal difference in the head-to-head game against Olympiacos and Celtic. So goal difference is all crucial, and it really is. With that said, maybe we should go a bit defensive. But I don't want to lure Bayern Munich onto, so I think we'll just keep it the way it is at the moment. Make some substitutions maybe. Dembele, I'll take him off. I mean, he's not a bad game, but he really could have, if he'd scored that opening goal, the game could have went so much different for us. Differently in our betting. Should we bring him off? Yeah, I think we will, and we'll bring on. We'll bring off Sinclair. He's been pretty shit. We'll bring on James McLean. So it's made our 3 substitutions. Bayern Munich have also made their 3 changes, and at the back you can kind of see Boateng, Hummels definitely a bit tired. Hopefully we can attack them. Maybe create an opening. But to create an opening, to get an attack, first we have to get the ball, and that's going to be hard. It's Kimmich to Ribéry, to Robin, back to Ribéry. Ribéry, nice lofted ball over to Alaba. Alaba in, back post. Muller misses. Alaba hits it in. Simic with the clearance. Muller's offside though. Going to be a free kick to us with 28 minutes to go. I think if you offered me 2-0 now, I might just take it. Going to Bayern Munich, coming away with only losing 2 goals isn't necessarily the end of the world. Look at Arsenal. Anytime they go, they lose double figures. You know what I mean? They're fucking shite. We're not that shite. We're doing alright here. It's with 15 minutes to go. Even one chance, 2-1. A goal now gives a little bit of hope, you know. I don't know. Come on, something. We need something. Anything. And if ball comes to Lebert, you know what, I'm going to go for it. Fuck it. Go overload. Try and get a quick goal here. It's Ambrose to Rogic. Tom Rogic finds it bitten. Abui to Rogic. This is good play here from Celtic. Rogic to Simic. Simic out to Isaguri. To McLean. What can James McLean do? He's got past his man. James McLean. Can he deliver a good cross in? He can. It's Griffiths! And it's in. Goal. 2-1. What a chance. Come on. Lee Griffiths, 7th goal for the season. It was a good move by Celtic. Great play from McLean. The way he got past his man. I think it was Philip Lam. He beat. Not many people got past Philip Lam, but James McLean did on this occasion. And what a chance. We're back in the game. It's 2-1. Can we snatch a late goal? The Bayern Munich defence is really tired. Our attacking players need to go for it. They definitely just have to risk everything. And oh, it's a highlight, and it's going to be a corner. I think can't really see what's happening at the moment. We'll go just make the last 4 changes. We're not making any subs, just kind of push people up front here. 2 minutes to go. Are we going to create anything? Can we get one last chance? Ten seconds to go. It's Rogic. Oh, it's a ball over to Patrick Roberts. He's been poor lately. He's fought on. And he's hit the side netting. What a chance. He had Griffiths and McLean in the box. He could have looked to pass it. He didn't. And Patrick Roberts there must be regretting that big time, because he could have fucked up there, man. And we're going to be a bit passionate. I can't believe that. What a chance we had late on there to try and snatch a point, and Patrick Roberts just doing that. It's very disappointing. Definitely expected better from him. From there, I think he should have hit the target. But even if he'd crossed it in, we did have 2 men with McLean and Griffiths in the box. So why Patrick Roberts decided to do that, I'll never know. Oh, I have to go and take the press conference now. Then we'll have a wee quick look at the group, see what kind of position we're sitting in. It wasn't good enough. Okay, so let's see now where we are in the Champions League. Here's some other results. Porto drew with Ludogorets. Real Madrid smashed Tottenham 3-0. Atletico beat Basel. PSG beat Sporting. Juventus beat PSV. Leverkusen beat Shakhtar. Man City in the end defeated Olympiacos by 3-0. And we narrowly lost it to Bayern Munich 2-1. So now having a look at the group. Right. Don't get this. The group's coming up saying that we are currently 4th, even though we've got the same points as Olympiacos, and we've got better goal difference. Does it go on goals for? Have they changed it? Overview rules, yeah. Where's the fucking group stage rules? Okay, group stage H. Don't know why the name of the group stage would matter, it's all the same shit. League starting rules, results between teams, goal difference, goals scored. I don't get that. Results between teams, we had a draw, so then it should go on goals difference, which we are currently better than, so. Oh man, I don't know, maybe things will even it after, but. So apparently, I mean, a draw will be enough, or I mean, does it? I don't fucking know. Strange that one, if any of you know, let me know. It's kind of fucked me up because I don't really know what kind of result now we'll need going into the last 2 games. Would a draw against Olympiacos be good enough? I don't know, guys. Next up we have Ross County with Rangers, and should be able to win our 3rd game in a row with Rangers, because you look at Ross County at the bottom, no wins yet from 12 games, 1 draw, 11 defeats. They're absolute shit, minus 23 goals, so we can't beat them. Who can we beat? That's going to do it, guys, for this episode. Thanks for watching, stay tuned. We're going to have to try next time out with Celtic, try and get back into the driver's seat in the Champions League. Who knows what will happen, guys, but that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and until next time, peace.